This is a myth busting video. I'm going to share 3 sari myths which I would like to bust for y'all. We had recently taken a poll on Instagram. We had asked y'all to give us some questions or some doubts regarding saris or some myths that you would want me to elaborate on. And here I am, 3 commonly asked questions about saris. Stay tuned till the end of this video. Hello everyone, welcome to Pratha. This is Kavita Koparkar. The first myth about saris is one can wear saris only for traditional festive occasions. And here is my answer. No, that is not the case. You can wear saris for any and every occasion, right from your day-to-day office occasions. You can wear them for any office parties. You can wear saris for any corporate meeting. You can wear a sari wherein you are performing on a stage. If it is a music concert, you can wear a sari. If it is a dance concert, you can wear a sari. If you are attending an event, you can wear a sari. Right from red carpet events to parties, saris is definitely a go-to option. What you can do is, a tip from my side, you can vary the materials, the fabrics that you wear saris in. So basically, if you are wearing a sari for a casual occasion like a lunch date or a brunch date with your friends, or if it's just a birthday dinner, or if it is a movie outing that you're going to, you can choose materials like silk cottons, you can choose breathable materials like linens, you can choose tussar saris wherein there is no zari or there is no bling to the saris, and these saris can go with your formal or casual events. Secondly, you can wear flowy materials, transparent materials, blingy materials for Western events such as red carpet events or evening parties, or um, uh, any occasion wherein you are going to be a center of attraction, but it is not a traditional event. So for these kind of occasions, you can choose super nets, you can choose georgettes, you can choose chiffons, you can choose newer and Western materials like Italian crepes, silk crepes, tussar crepes, satin silks. There are so many options wherein the saris will not look too traditional. They'll give you that Western edge. However, you will still stick to your roots and you will wear a sari of your choice. Another event wherein you can wear saris is basically when you're going to be on the stage. It need not be a traditional event. For these kind of events, just like I mentioned, maybe it's a music concert, or if you want to, if it's just a casual inauguration function, if you're inaugurating something, for such occasions you can choose to wear traditional saris. However, it can be a silk sari, it can have some zari in it, but you can choose to wear a non-bordered sari or a borderless sari, just like borderless kanjivarams. You can choose to wear cotton paithanis. You can choose to wear soft silks where there are no typical traditional borders. You can choose ikat saris. You can choose kalamkari silks. So there are so many options which will not look too traditional. However, they will still look very, very elegant and classy. The second myth is you need to have the perfect figure to wear a sari. My answer is no, absolutely not. Sari is the most inclusive outfit you will ever get to see. I get so many girls who come and ask me, I'm not tall enough to wear kanjivaram. I'm not slim enough to wear a chanderi. I'm very conscious about my waist if I wear a sari. Please don't think on these lines. There is a sari for each and every one of you. In fact, saris, like I said, saris are very, very inclusive. What tip I can give you is choose the materials and the types of saris that you think will look the best on you. For example, if you feel that you will tend to look a little bulky when you wear a sari with a fluffy material, you can choose to wear materials such as katan silk or soft silk or chiffons or georgettes or crepe tussars, wherein they are slightly body hugging, they will not fluff up and they will not make you look bulky. If you think you are too thin and saris will make you look even thinner, what you can do is you can try and choose materials like tussars or chanderis or organzas, which will not hug your body, they'll slightly fluff up and they'll make you look very, very graceful. If also, one more important tip is you can also choose your blouses accordingly. If you think you look too bulky in small short sleeve blouses, you can choose to wear 3/4 sleeves blouses. You can wear crop tops. If you think you will look too old if you wear a sari because of your body body shape, then choose some casual trendy blouse options so that your sari will look slightly younger for you. So yes, these are my tips on body types and saris. Please do not be conscious about your body type, especially when you are wearing a sari. I'm very sure you will remember me when the next time you choose a sari which will make you look very, very nice, very happy. Remember, saris will always enhance your personality, so be confident and be comfortable in whichever sari you choose to wear. The third myth that I want to talk about is saris are uncomfortable, they are not practical as daily wear outfits. Now here, let me remind you all, we've seen our grandmothers, mothers, right till our house helps today who wear saris just as their daily outfits. Also, certain professions till date wear saris as their daily outfits. You can see lawyers, you can see doctors, you can see professors who wear saris daily. So, if you want to wear a sari as your daily outfit, or if you want to wear a sari throughout the day, if it is your choice of outfit, they are definitely not uncomfortable. They are definitely very, very practical if you choose to wear a sari throughout the day. What you need to do is you can choose breathable fabrics. If you are wearing a sari throughout the day in summer, you can definitely choose silk cottons. You can choose linens, pure cottons, wherein the material, if it is pure, it has a very slightly lower temperature and a cooling, soothing effect when you actually wear these saris. You can choose breathable fabrics like Kota Doria. So these are fabrics which you can choose in summers. If you want to wear a sari throughout the day in winters, you can choose slightly thicker materials like pashmina or kalamkari cottons, or you can choose tussars, pure tussars. These saris will make you feel slightly warmer. Also remember, the weight of the sari matters. So if you want to wear a sari throughout the day, make sure that it is a lightweight sari. For example, if you choose to wear a Kanjivaram, it is definitely slightly heavier if you compare it to a Banarsi. So if you want to wear a sari for a wedding, or if it is a wedding in your family and you know that you are going to wear the sari throughout the day, if you're not feeling confident that you can carry it throughout the day, choose a sari which is slightly lighter in weight. For example, if you want to wear a paithani, try not to choose a brocade paithani which has a lot of zari in it, which will make it heavy. Try to choose a nice butta paithani or a slightly plainer paithani which does not have too much of zari in it. These are certain tips from my end. Like I said, Katan silk, Banarsi silk is one of the lightest pure silk traditional sari forms. So choose Katan silks, choose Banarsi saris. So it totally depends on the breathability of the fabric, it depends on the weight of the sari, and it depends on your personal habit of wearing a sari through the day. So this was a myth busting video about some common misconceptions about saris. If you have any questions regarding silk saris or handloom saris or saris in general, please remember and mention it in the comments. I would definitely like to cover it in my future videos. Remember to subscribe to Pratha by Kavita Koparkar on YouTube. Also make sure you hit the bell icon so that you get regular notifications about our new videos. Thank you. Keep watching.